You're watching Satluj TV News, I'm Angus Scott in London. Sikhs in the US have united to lobby the US government to pass a significant new bill they say will provide significant protection against extrajudicial killings of Sikhs on US soil by the Indian government. This comes after the Canadian government revealed in September they had evidence pointing to India being behind the political assassination of Sikh campaigner Hardeep Singh Nijjar in June. Since then, Sikh activists, particularly those campaigning for an independent homeland of Khalistan, have lived in fear that they will be the next target of an Indian Secret Service hit squad. This also comes amidst revelations that Sikh activist Gurpatwant Singh Pannun, the campaigner based in the US behind the group Sikhs for Justice, was also the subject of a recent assassination plot by agents of the Indian government. In their letter addressed to the US government's Committees on Foreign Affairs, the group of leading Sikh organisations highlighted the threat posed by Indian government agencies to the democratic values of the United States. They referred to US intelligence's involvement in unearthing evidence of murder of Nijjar in Canada by Indian agents, the ongoing FBI warnings given to members of the Sikh community of the threats against them from India, suspicious activities reported around several Gurdwaras, and finally the work of Hindutva extremists spreading misinformation and threats in the US against the Sikh community. Led by Jeff Merkley, an Oregon Democrat, and Marco Rubio, a Florida Republican, both members of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, the Transnational Repression Policy Act is the most comprehensive legislative effort to date on the issue, which expands the legal definition of a foreign agent, giving US enforcement agencies increased powers in their efforts to crack down on transnational repression. The new act, if passed, would help combat activity defined as actions of a foreign government or their agents to intimidate, silence, coerce, harass or harm members of diaspora and exile communities. Earlier this month, Christopher Wray, the director of the FBI, who was also in copy of the Sikhs' joint letter, warned that the US government were aware of the threats against the Sikh community from India and would be taking the issue very seriously. You've been watching Satluj TV News. Don't forget to click on that subscribe button to make sure you get to see stories as they are broadcast. And of course, if you have any comments or opinions on any of our news stories, you can comment below, or indeed drop us a direct message at message@satlujtv.com. We would love to hear from you. In the meantime, thanks for watching for Satluj TV News. I'm Angus Scott in London.